Wait a second, there's another new thing here I haven't shown you?
Well, let's fix that.
What's new at Universal Studios Florida? Rick and Nikki.
Hello.
Here to show you. Let's go check it out. Before we enter the park, here's a new billboard. Ride the rides, stream the movies. I actually have Peacock as one of my streaming services. Since Universal only has one of the entrance pavilions open, sometimes they use the exit area as an entrance. Now that we've walked in through the outdoor, let's go find some updates. We'll start with the Minion Land stuff and then come back to Hollywood Boulevard. I showed you a while back that the Betty Boop sign was gone. It's not coming back. I'll discuss more about this later on in the video. The Minion Blast gift shop called Evil Stuff has opened. I did a video on it. I showed you every piece of merchandise they have in here. I'll leave a link to that video if you want to go do some virtual shopping. And here's the bag Nikki bought from the store. The thing is with this bag with the hair, not only does Nikki have to worry about her own hair in the rain, she has to worry about the bags too. And I do want to point out, she's already made a custom accessory for it, for her Etsy shop. I'll leave a link to that Etsy shop in the description box. I've shown you the big pink cupcake before for Bake My Day, but over to the right of it, that is going to be Illumination Theater. And if I remember the press release correctly, that's going to be where like the meet and greets are going to happen. The Bank of Evil facade has been updated. It now has proper signage indicating what it is. It looks like the Minions Cafe facade will be the last to be completed, however. Still working on it. Behind the construction walls there, looks like they've added a short little extension to that building, assuming this is going to have a Minions theme to it as well. And we always have to check in on Pop and Nana. I'm Pop, Nikki's Nana. That building's looking pretty sharp. I'm expecting some banana flavored popcorn there. So the Minion Blast attraction. The last update video I mentioned that this week some employees may get a run through on it, and that is true, as there are employees right now, some team members right now blasting away on Minion Blast.
Oh yes. So excited. It's coming soon. Sooner
rather than later, yes. We think, because even at the Minions Cafe, some people who are going to be working in that establishment are being scheduled. They're already being scheduled. That doesn't mean it's going to open right away. Could just be some training to get to learn the kitchen and everything.
Right.
So that's happening. What else is happening? Oh, there's going to be a lanyard that you can purchase when the ride's open that will keep track of your high score.
Yes, so it's got a QR code that it will track for you, and there's possibility of an app as well that will keep track of your score for every time you come in.
Very nice, a little more modern uptake on MIB.
Yeah, it's awesome though, like the use of technology and different things, and you know, always trying to beat your score. Total rewritability then, right? For sure.
In the live stream yesterday, you viewers being tricky, trying to get me to commit to an opening date, I guessed somewhere within the next 3 weeks. I think they really want to have it open before the 4th of July holiday.
For sure.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And so, you know, there's the Pop Banana store, right? Where we think there's going to be popcorn, right?
Well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some banana flavored popcorn, yes.
I want grape flavored evil popcorn. Okay, I'm just putting it out there. I need some, you know, purple grape.
That's a good suggestion. I have a suggestion.
What?
The Bank of Evil.
Yes, evil.
Now, I think it just might be a facade.
Right.
But I'd be okay if they sold Bank of Evil banknotes like they do at Gringotts. That would be good throughout the park. That's just my idea. I don't know if it's true, just a thought that popped in my head. But Universal, you can have that idea for free. Give us some Bank of Evil banknotes.
For sure.
That's all I have to say about that. As far as the menu for the Minions Cafe, I've shown you a few items when I did that press release video, but basically the food here will be fast casual. Better than, say, like Richter's Burgers and Mel's Drive-In, but not quite as good as a table service restaurant. Or maybe it will be. Earlier I showed you that the Betty Boop signage was gone. I don't think it's going to come back because, you know, it's not a Minion, and that's kind of in Minion land now. But overall, this store has been rethemed. This is the new thing I told you about. This is now the Universe store. So the side of the store that was Betty Boop is still Betty Boop, still has the Betty Boop merchandise. And the side that was Hello Kitty is still Hello Kitty. But the middle section of the store, all new merchandise. Let's take a look at some of it. Look at this, it's a Doc Duck. A Doc Brown duck, a large one, a large duck, rubber ducky for $22. There is a lot of Felix the Cat merchandise. For example, this sweater here, $60. This cardigan is $69. The hoodie, the black hoodie with Felix the Cat, $64. They even have some new Jurassic Park merchandise. This little shirt here, kind of like a gamer feel to it, looks like a video game, is $40. This corner over here has some brand new Jaws merchandise. For example, this new pink long sleeve Jaws shirt is 50 bucks. Nikki really likes it.
I do. Pink is my signature color. And
oh, the back. Any shark expert will tell you it's a killer, a man-eater. $25 for this Jaws hat. It says bite me. Again, it has that Dustin from Stranger Things vibe. This is totally a hat Dustin would wear. There is even some brand new E.T. merchandise. 40 bucks. Check out the back graphic. Cool looking. Has an 80s vibe to me.
it sure does.
$34 for this brand new Back to the Future t-shirt. Black with Doc and Marty standing over the flames. There's even some new Monster merch. This Bride of Frankenstein t-shirt, $34. But Nikki's favorite. It's got like that heavy metal feel to it. It's a tank top.
It does.
Let's see, the price on this one is also $34.
I like the heavy metal vibe of Dracula, man.
Metal Death Drac. I like this ringer tee. Amity Swim Club. $40 for this ringer tee. $75 for this. Oh, it's I call these dad shirts, but it's styled to look like the comics. It's a Jaws comic shirt. Pretty cool. Tell you what I'm gonna do. We'll come back another day. At least I will. And we'll do a complete merch search and show you everything that's offered in here.
So much, and it's all adorable.
After we have lunch, we'll come back here to the Jurassic Park tribute store and try another treat. The Mel's Drive-In Street Performers, they perform all the way to the end. The show doesn't stop when they leave Mel's.
This is quite a fun corner now with the Trolls meet and greet, and then you've got Homer over there. He was dancing to the music, and then you've got the Mel's Drive-In dancers. It's just, this is a blast. This corner is so much more fun now.
Well, the music takes over the whole area, so all the little character meet and greets, when they're not pausing for a picture, they're getting down.
So fun.
Now, next to where the Starbucks is going to come, there's this place right here, this little bar. This is the only bar on this side of the park, and they open when the park opens. So get your early cocktails here. Didn't know about that bar and its hours of operation, did you, Nikki?
No, I did not.
Happy to help you out. Behind the Kids Zone construction walls, they have been demolishing things, but I think we may have reached a point, instead of demolishing things, they might be constructing things. It appears we have some rain clouds building a little earlier than typical for Central Florida.
Yeah.
Why? Why do I always start thinking about food when I start walking down Fast Food Boulevard? These construction walls by the Simpsons ride, they are really just sticking around. I'm assuming they're doing some type of flooring work or underground work, but yeah, they've been here for a while. That's what I call an air guitar. It's full of air.
Full of air. It's a good show. Only here at Universal.
We've made it over to MIB. I challenge you, Nikki.
I'll take this challenge.
Feeling brave, are you?
I got you.
Oh, okay. The gauntlet has been thrown down.
Yes, I'm confident.
Let's go see who the better player is today. challenge completed. Now recently, since you've had your training, you've been beating me by like 200K every time.
Yes.
Not the case today.
No.
You only beat me by 100K.
Ah, okay. I've been consistently like in the mid to high 8s.
So since your personal training, you can count on 800K from yourself.
Yes, yeah.
I've got to do some personal training.
No. No, I like beating you.
I'm going to study up too.
No.
I don't like this. This is like the 3rd time in a row you've beaten me.
I love it. Yeah, I really want to beat you. I swear, I want to max out 99999 before you.
Before me, okay.
I do.
All right, that's the real challenge.
That's my goal.
Let's see what, if anything, is happening in Diagon Alley. It is lunchtime, and as such, the line for the Leaky Cauldron is all the way around the corner into Nocturne Alley. I don't know where we're eating, but I know where we're not eating the Leaky Cauldron. That line is too long. This is the Gringotts Money Exchange, which I alluded to earlier in the video. This is where they sell Gringotts banknotes in denominations of 10s and 20s, and they are good throughout all of Universal Orlando Resort. And like I said earlier, they should have the Bank of Evil banknotes.
Yes, totally.
Let me know what you think about that idea in the comment box below. I've never seen Gringotts delayed in this manner. I don't think this is going to be open at all today. Look, they've even closed the exterior doors to the building. At King's Cross Station, the wait time for the Hogwarts Express is 25 minutes. To do this, you have to have a park-to-park ticket, because this is going to take you over to Hogsmeade at Islands of Adventure. I don't know where we're going to eat, but another place we're not going to eat, Richter's Burgers. But I do want to point out, I think they've added a giant orange Fanta sign. I don't think I've noticed this before, but it makes me want a Fanta. We are feeling a couple of raindrops. Therefore, we're gonna duck into Finnegans for our quick lunch. I will show you an entree I don't think I've ever shown you. We were able to get a table in the bar area with no wait. I love the bar area, I love the bartenders, love the wait staff here at Finnegans. For those of you who want to see the entire menu, you can scan this QR code. I already know what I'm gonna get. Actually, Nikki and I are gonna share an entree. To start with, we have the soda bread with butter and apple butter. And for the main entree, which we are going to share, is Finnegans Grilled New York Strip Steak for $35.95. We are going to share this today. It's char-grilled with asparagus, called cannon potatoes, roasted carrots, crispy fried leeks, and bordelaise sauce. And because it is raining cats and dogs, we are going to stay in here and have dessert. This is the Irish chocolate cheesecake for $8.95. Dark chocolate cheesecake, Bailey's Irish cream sauce, and chocolate crumbles. Okay, all done with our fancy steak lunch.
I know.
We went with the New York strip. Now, most of the time we don't go with the New York strip. I have like a different cut of steak, but that one was pretty good. The seasoning was on point. I had a couple bites where the fatty was kind of hard, but then a couple of bites where the fat added a lot of good flavor to it.
Okay.
Now, how'd you like it? Because you're not a real fan of New York strip.
Well, I don't eat a whole lot of meat anyway.
Right.
But I enjoyed it. Yeah, like the pieces that I did have. But the star of the show for me was the vegetables. Oh my gosh, those carrots were incredible. They had like this crispy edge and they were super sweet. I could eat a bowl full of those carrots just all by themselves.
And how was the asparagus?
Asparagus was great too.
Because you really like asparagus. That was a good one?
Yes, absolutely. So it was a great lunch to split between the two of us. I left very full, and I mean, and I didn't eat any bread or anything, you know.
And the mashed potatoes were well seasoned. That little sauce that comes with it, it was okay. What do you think of the sauce?
It wasn't.
You tasted
kind of in between, yeah.
Okay.
I did not like it and I didn't like it. It was just kind of in between.
Yeah, I enjoyed the mashed potatoes like without the sauce.
Yeah, I like the vegetables without anything.
And I didn't put the sauce on the steak either, so.
Right.
But the steak had enough flavor.
But it was nice because they put it off to the side. It wasn't like it was doused in over everything. So it was a good, placement on the plate.
Now, while we were eating, it started to really rain hard.
Yes.
So we went ahead and ordered dessert there. We did not intend to order dessert, but we did. We got the dark chocolate cheesecake, and that was decadent. Let's say decadent.
It was so great, honestly. I mean, again, the star was the actual, like the Bailey's cream along the edge. They need to put more. You did put enough on there.
More sauce for Nikki. More Bailey's cream sauce for Nikki.
Yes, because I love that so much. Yeah. Literally, I could bathe in it. I'll just swim in it.
It was a nice dark chocolate flavor.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't so bitter. Usually for me, dark chocolate's bitter, but it was. Can I say it was a light dark chocolate? Well,
and then it had kind of like a whippy, you know, creamy top to it too, which I think helped cut that if there was.
The crust part of it was heavenly.
I'll have to trust you on that one. I couldn't have that part.
It was so good.
Awesome.
Now, if you're a fan of Finnegans restaurant, you may want to pop over here into Rosie's Irish Shop because they sell Finnegans t-shirts. There's the gray one, $27, and the black version, also $27. But that's not all. For $25, you can also get a Finnegans ball cap, 2 versions of it, a dark version and a light version. A special shout out to the clean team. A couple weeks ago I showed you there were some Mardi Gras beads right here on the Palace Arcade signage. Those have since been removed. Shout out to the clean team. Back on Hollywood Boulevard as promised, I've sent Nikki inside for a treat. Let's see what she comes out with. And Nikki has returned to me with a Mr. DNA sugar cookie. It's cute. Let's take a bite and see how it tastes. Unfortunately, I had to eat the cookie myself. Nikki could not participate. But it's a vanilla sugar cookie with vanilla icing. The cookie, soft but firm. I think you're going to get what you expect with this cookie. Pretty good. I mean, it's pretty basic. Not a lot of details to go into with a sugar cookie, vanilla sugar cookie with vanilla icing. You're going to get what you expect. So throughout our day here, we have learned a few little tidbits about the operational procedures of the new attraction, Minion Blast.
Yes.
I think we'll wait until the weekly roundup to talk about those.
So you got to tune in.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Yes.
Sunday, you'll see the weekly roundup. But until then,
don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
Take it easy, guys.